Hi everyone out there looking for ways to be healthier and looking how to cook healthy stuff. So right now, we are going to learn how to make the basic tomato sauce the healthier way. So let's start this quick. Here we go. We have our fresh tomatoes. Well, I didn't blend it. Kaya na atay tomato paste pod. So let's start. Let's heat the pan. Okay, right now. Okay. Ato siyang ipainit gamay. Just the right kind of heat. As with other things, we want it to be not too hot. Kay if it's not hot enough, no, mupilit siya, may tendency mupilit. And if it's too hot, remember, I'm sure dito gusto mong pagod. Especially tomato sauce, lain ang lasa sa tomatoes nga masunog. Now let me show you the tomato paste that we have. This tomato paste is basically blended tomatoes and water. No, reduce lang siya pagkaluto. You can make your own tomato paste. You can check other videos, no? It's just boiled. It's basically blended tomatoes. Boil and then reduce siya. And if you're too tired to make one, you can easily buy sa market or sa grocery stores. Just look for kaning tomato paste. Ang ingredients niya is only tomatoes and water. Get rid of those kaning mga preservatives and everything else. So you can find that. Now our pan is hot enough. We have your garlic. Okay. Lots of garlic. So kaning garlic ato ni siyang gisahon hangtod nga masimhutan na to ang aroma sa garlic and until it's like starting to be brown. Okay. Now when it's starting to smell, we can put in the onions. Okay, onions and garlic. Stir. Make sure nga dili siya mupilit, mapagod. We're not using any oil right now. So we're making use sa sakto gid nga amount sa init. Okay. I can smell it. Now we are going to separate half. I'm going to explain why in a while. Atong isunod na to ang tomatoes. As you can see, kaganina atong fire was like medium heat. Now, pagbutang sa tomatoes, we can put it to high fire. In making tomato sauce, we are not going to cover it. Kay na-certain nga taste nga dili taganahan mo gawas gikan sa tomatoes. So now din ato sa takluban, ato lang ginabuhat is we will just be adding water once in a while. Kung start na siya o kaning sobra ka thick, we can add a little bit of water and ipa-reduce na po na ang water hinay-hinay. Now, ngano nag-separate ko og half. Ngano ka? So, let's see. Ang tomato sauce, dugay siya maluto. Ang tomatoes, medyo dugay siya maluto. So, as you cook, what happens to the lamas nga imong gibutang kaganina? Mawala iyang flavor. Kaya syempre, wala tayo taklob and evaporate iyang flavors. So, we want to separate half and ato ni siyang ibalik afterwards, just before siya maluto, para na ang flavors sa itong lamas na i-separate. So, we're going to cook the tomatoes very well until medyo mawala iyahang kaaslom. Okay, so this is like basic tomato sauce. If you want it to be for pizzas, pwede na siya ibutang sa pizza, pwede po na siya ibutang sa dishes nga na ay tomato sauce, like for example, kare-kare, or you can also use it for one of our dishes that we will be teaching you in other videos, that's gado-gado sauce, and it's gado-gado with this tomato sauce. You can do that. Now, atong ibutang ato ang tomato paste. Okay, tomato paste in there. Put some water. You can see there nga medyo nag-reduce na gid iyahang water. Kamay na kasi water na bilin. But ato ang tomatoes are not yet cooked, so we can add more water. There. Water, water, water. Okay. And let it stay for a few minutes. Tutang ipa-reduce ang water gamay and we can add a little bit more. Remember to keep stirring it para dili mapagod ang sides. Okay, and a tip for sa tuang kaldero, cooking tip, basta gani tomato sauce, no, mupilit gina siya labi na og natay thickener nga gibutang, which we will be putting later. Mupilit ni siya sa atong kaldero usually, especially if atong kaldero is nipis. So find a a kettle that's kanang thick ang iyang metal. That way, even ang pag-spread sa heat. So we really want the heat to be even in all sides. And para wala tayong mga pagod-pagod. Okay, right now, medyo hapit na siya, we can add in the salt. Just right amount of salt. And then, some sugar. So, kanya siya nga basic tomato sauce. You can also make it like the Filipino tomato sauce. And that's basically a little bit sweeter and mas sour pa good. So, now it's basic. So, gamay lang sweet. And then, a little bit of sour. Para mag-sour siya, itong ginagamit is calamansi. We don't use vinegar because yes, vinegar is fermented. Not so good for your health. Calamansi. So as you can see, isa ra ka buo calamansi akong gibutang because this is a basic tomato sauce. If you want it the Filipino style, add more calamansi and add even more sugar, sweet and sour. Now mix. Okay, it looks like a little bit like the marinara sauce because of the chunk tomatoes and everything else. But ang thing lang is, wala sa iyaha ang katong mga herbs nga nasa marinara sauce. Okay. Hapit na gid maluto ato ang tomatoes. That's good to hear. Okay, now it's time to taste. Okay, this is just the right sourness and the sweetness in there. Just let it sit for a while. And while waiting for that, we can prepare our... Okay, there we go. A bowl of flour and water. So, ang atong flour, this is whole wheat flour. It's not refined, no? So if you can find whole wheat flour, that would be so much better than cornstarch, thickener, or any other refined stuff. Okay. And mix. Okay. Now, pag mabantayan na ginato nga medyo nawala na ang lasa sa hilaw nga kamatis, ay mo ma-taste kay ang nice nga savor sa cooked tomatoes, we can add our thickener. Thickener and a little more water. Let the flour cook. At ito paluto ang flour gamay kay. Ang flour has a unpleasant flavor in there. So that would take like 30 seconds siguro para maluto ang flour niya. para mawala yung taste. And what we have is only the effect of the flour, that is the thickening, no? Para mas nice iyahang texture in there. Okay, now I can smell the goodness of tomatoes and everything. Now we can put in the onions and garlic nga atong gi-separate kaganiha. Diba? So that the flavors will still be in there. Onions and garlic nga ginisa. Garlic. And then, our herbs. We have, first, okay, Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning is a combination. So I'm going to put some of this. Kaning Italian seasoning, I know you can buy this like in almost all grocery stores. You can make your own Italian seasoning if you want to. But for mothers who are on the go, running, you can make during sa gabi, or you can just buy. Now, I want it a little bit, nga murag, ang Italian seasoning actually has thyme, but I want more of the taste of thyme. So I'm going to add some thyme leaf in there, just a little bit, and then basil. Okay. Give it a stir. And now, pili na to i-low ang fire. And then, let the flavors come together. Last taste before we say go. Yeah, that's the flavor that I want. But I like it a little bit of sweet, so we can add the last tint sa sugar. And then let it melt. Okay, that's done. Let's turn it off. All right. Things in here. There we go. Tomato sauce that was really easy to make. It was quite long though, no? Medyo dugay siya sa pagluto. That would take like about 15 to 20 minutes. But that was easy. The ingredients were so simple. And there you have your tomato sauce. You can put it in everything, almost in everything that you want to. You can make it Filipino style. You can put it on pizzas and everything that I mentioned a while ago. So enjoy making your own tomato sauce and enjoy eating it with some other stuff. Yeah, you can also use it sa atong other videos. It was eaten with breaded squash and that was really so good. So enjoy our other videos. And yes, I always say this, remember, God wants you to be safe, healthy, and happy. And He wants you to enjoy. So do it and enjoy.
He's Coming Broadcasting Network.